I mean, you guys have seen how Cheep plays. It's very, very. He always likes to have a center well, and just try to go for those crazy spikes. He does tend to make a few misdrops, but it's easy for him to recover those.
Okay, this is our warm up.
Okay, this is warm up.
This is warm up.
So, okay, we see Cheep going with a little bit of a down stack there. I was a bit slow, on seeing what openers were used there, but it's okay. It's only warm up. Okay, as we see here, Cheep getting that center well. He goes for a couple line clears, but Wumbo did have I don't know where he was placing that O piece, but he's able to get that out of the way. And yeah, not looking too bad. As we see, Cheep always trying to play like in the middle of his board. But we see Wumbo, he's just going for a 3-line clear. That goes for a nice T-spin double. Goes for a nice line clear to create a T-spin double as well. Cheep is getting a little bit of trouble, but his down stacks are really good as well. And we see Wumbo here with some nice clean garbage, which he could put a bit of pressure onto Cheep, but Cheep, he's able to cancel some of those out. And even, I mean, you can tell as well by the PPS difference that Cheep is playing a lot faster, but I mean, Wumbo is still maintaining that APM. Unless we see a misdrop here from Wumbo. Oh, there we go. Well, just as I said it happened. The misdrop, and then he got punished. He misdropped quite high up as well. All right, well, this is going to be... Well, that was just the warm-up round, and now... Here we go. Good luck, have fun, guys. All right. Okay, so as we can see here, we're seeing Wumbo doing his 4-wide opener. And here we go. We might see a crazy spike. Oof, there we go, right off the bat. And that is Wumbo getting the first round with the 4-wide opener. What's Cheep gonna do? I mean, Cheep obviously knows Wumbo knows about Wumbo's 4-wides. Has to think of a certain counter strategy. But Wumbo there didn't really have the combo down stack right there, so now this could give a bit more of an opportunity for Cheep to make a comeback or even take the win here. As we see, Wumbo has a bit of cheese on his board, but he's getting the nice down stacks. We see Cheep here building up for their Tetris, and I think he's just maybe waiting for garbage to be sent. Now this is his chance to get a nice down stack and maybe even punish in while doing so. There he goes, gets the nice T-spin double. He's waiting for the eyepiece, gets the back-to-back Tetris, and maybe another back-to-back Tetris can turn it into a T-spin double. There he goes. We see Wumbo still not really being affected by the amount of back-to-backs being sent to him, as he's always getting his down stacks. Nice little S-spin there as well. We see Cheep, he's just about to, well, he was getting some bit of pressure added to him, but he's able to also just cancel out some of those lines. Very well played from both of these players. As we see this is pretty much clean garbage here, which you can take full advantage of. There we go, Cheep returning with the T-spin with the following it with a back-to-back Tetris. See Wumbo going for his own T-spin and his own back-to-back Tetris. There he goes, counts to 4 again, gets the back-to-back. We see Cheep here going for a very unorthodox donation there, but very well played. He's able to also create a Tetris into another back-to-back Tetris from that. Very well played from Cheep right there. And we see Wumbo, he does have a bit of cheese. He has covered up his garbage on the right side, but he's able to down stack. And here we go. We're going to see Wumbo trying to get that T-spin double. There he goes for a T-spin single, goes for a line clear now, and tries to get to the bottom of his board, just waiting on the eyepiece. But as he's waiting for the eyepiece, just getting a bit of cheese there sent from Cheep. Cheep going for the fractal now, nice. But that T-piece is a little bit far away. He's going to be given a bit of garbage here, and he has to go for a bit of a combo down stack. Makes a misdrop on the on the J piece, but he's able to recover. Really nice. Here we go, and we're going to see some solid garbage coming in now. That means that 2 minutes has gone by, and this is just to also just speed up the game. So it's going to be a bit of pressure. We see Cheephead trying to get that T-spin, but he was unable to clear it. Oof, and that's the round going to Wumbo. And here we go, center 4 wide. We see Cheep maybe trying to go for maybe thought he was going for a 3 wide, but he gets a nice little T-spin triple there, but he just gets spiked out. All right. Oof, okay, Cheep with a bit of a misdrop, but he's able to recover. But as in doing so, Wumbo's already midway in his 4-wide stack right there, and gets the garbage. So perfect for him to send the Tetris and carry on the 4-wide combo. Oof, man, that's rough to see. We see Cheep here making another misdrop on the S piece. He might just give up the round, but Wumbo's also misdrop. Maybe Cheep shouldn't have stopped. Maybe he should have tried to just take advantage of Wumbo's misdrop there and try to punish, but okay, that's a bit rough. 5 rounds to 0 in favor of Wumbo. And here we go. We see a bit of some TKI variation there. Nice from Cheep. And there he goes. He's getting those back-to-backs. It doesn't really kind of helped him out there with going against Wumbo's 4-wide. And here we go. We got some clean garbage from Cheep. Returns it, and that's Cheep on the board. 1-5. All right. So here we go. TKI to start with on Cheep's side. We see Wumbo going for the 4-wide opener. Nice little S donation on Cheep's side there. There we go. He's getting the garbage sent to him. Can he survive? Yes, he does. He's still in the game. And Wumbo, he's still adding the pressure though. But Cheep, he is definitely not giving up. He's giving it his all right now. But he's getting sent so much garbage. Can Cheep survive? I think he can. He is back in. We see Wumbo going there, getting that T-spin double, and he's able to get to the bottom of his board. And Cheep, he's getting the nice little combo down stacks. Very nice. But now the tables have turned. Cheep on the bottom, Wumbo on the top. And Wumbo trying to get the down stacks, and as he's doing so, he's getting those nice T-spin doubles. Gets the back-to-back Tetris, waiting on this next eyepiece as well with the Tetris. Following that with the back-to-back Tetris with Cheep. Hasn't really affected his board at all. So we might see another hurry-up garbage event happening right now. As we see nice little combo from Cheep. Oh, the crazy spike from Wumbo. But he did have his board was looking a little bit messy, but he was able to clear it up with a couple line clears there. Again, Wumbo getting the down stack, sending the Tetris with a back-to-back T-spin single. We see Cheep here going for a nice little 6-3 stack. What can he do from here? He can get a nice little T-spin double following it with a bit of a combo down stack. But look at the clean garbage on Cheep's board right now. Gets that T-spin double. And now Wumbo crazy down stack there from Wumbo, and might have taken the round here. That was a really nice combo down stack on Wumbo's side. And that is gonna be, I think Cheep is just trying to stall a little bit here. Yep, there we go, 6-1. Okay, oh wow, okay, I thought I was going to see a PCO from Wumbo there, but no, it just turned out to be the notorious center 4-wide. Alright, but Cheep, he's still trying to survive, he's in it still, yes, there we go. He has survived a second time with that center 4-wide. And Wumbo, he's trying to just go for a couple, 2 line clears here, trying to clear up his board. He gets the nice T-spin double, following that with a back-to-back Tetris. Cheep getting those nice line clears into the combo down stack. There he goes. He's waiting for the eyepiece. There he goes. Sends the Tetris there, and he opens up his world for another Tetris. Does cover up his garbage hole. Does cover up that 8th column there, but he's able to get that Tetris in time. There we go. Nice little T-spin double in favor on Cheep's there. And here we go. Wumbo made a bit of a misdrop on the Z piece, but he's able to get that nice little spin. Good use of SRS right there. And Cheep with clean garbage, he can take full advantage of this. He turns it into a fractal. Had to abandon the second T-spin double though. And here we go, another back-to-back Tetris into a back-to-back T-spin double. Could be Cheep's round here. Oof, no, not anymore. But we see Wumbo still holding his own. He's able to cancel out some of the lines of garbage right there. Nice little T-spin there on Wumbo's side. Builds up for the Tetris. Goes for 2 nice back-to-back T-spin doubles. There he goes, the third one. Waiting for the eyepiece. Constant back-to-backs right there on Wumbo's side. Cheep does have a bit of garbage, but a bit of cheese, but he's able to down stack it with ease right there. And we might, this looks like, as I said before, it might be another Another solid garbage event at the right now. Should be coming anytime soon, but Cheep was just adding some nice little pressure there onto Wumbo's board. Here we go. Here comes the solid garbage. Here we might see. Oh wow, a nice little spike there from Wumbo as well. He still had that clean he still had that clean garbage to send the Tetris regardless. All right, here we go. Nice little a TKI variation there on Cheep. Gets the, and we see Wumbo going for the 4 wide. Oof, wow, 8-1. All right, TKI versus 4 wide. Nice little super T-spin double there on Cheep's board. And we see Wumbo, he did have to abandon his 4 wide a bit there, but oof, that's a bit. Oh no, Cheep's still in. Is that the luck of the 2 line clip? But it's not gonna save him. That is 9-1. All right, what are we gonna see Cheep do here? Goes for a little bit of a 6-3 stack. Goes for a nice T-spin double. Maybe try to get some. Goes for the back-to-back Tetris, and he just gets spiked out by the 4 wide. That is 10-1. GG's to Wumbo and Cheep.